Merseyside today at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by former England striker Sue Smith on the commentary gantry. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Everton, and they face Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-2-3 system. I'm sure they'll be quite fluid, but when they need to defend at times, there'll be 8 players behind the ball. In attack, it's important that wing-backs and maybe another midfielder get forward to support.
Promising looking ball. Put into the box. Well, that promising attack has been stopped. Mitoma. Nunez. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. Served through on a plate here. And the flag's up. Offside the call. Carry forward this, and that's safe and secure goalkeeping. Dominic Szoboszlai. This is getting the fans interested now. Mitoma. Oh yes! As clean a strike as you'll ever see. What a goal! So off we go at 1-0. Miranda. Carlos Alcaraz. That has been cleared away. Well, an awful throw, you have to say.
Yeah, you shouldn't be giving it away like that.
Nunez. Have a go. Oh, yes, what a goal. Speed of thought, followed by a magnificently executed chip, with the goalkeeper helpless.
Well, here's the replay, and you have to say, it's a really confident finish. Sees the keeper off the line and executes it to perfection. It's a fantastic goal.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Miranda. Oh, that's really well cut out. Nunez. Szoboszlai. Going up through the gears now. Oh, should score! Well, I'm sure he thought he'd scored there. Great goalkeeping. Szoboszlai. That's a good pass. Has the space to whip it in here. Having a look. The effort shut out. And they're happy here to just sit and soak it up for a while.
Yeah, it's a bit too passive for me. I just feel they need to go.
Now, he's in. It's in. And I don't think you'll find anybody surprised by that. Too cautious, a lack of energy and belief, and that's what happens.
This is a wonderful ball played through. It's great work to set up the chance. And what a strike that is. Lots of pace and power, and the goalie just can't keep it out. It's a good finish.
Off we go again then. Every kick-off becomes harder than the last when it's going like this. Alcaraz. Miranda. Real chance. And ready for it coming his way. And that'll do it. And the second half kicks off with 45 more minutes ahead of us. Dewsbury Hall. Ferdi Kadioglu. Ball given away. He's in here. Well, Bayern Munich have completed the deal, and they've got the player they've been after for quite a while soon.
Yeah, I think it's a good transfer. He'll certainly add quality to the squad, and it's important that he starts well, just to help him settle in. It's a good bit of business, though, I think.
Kaoru Mitoma. Now with Nunez. Moving through on goal. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass is just right. And then it's great vision with a superb strike from a long way out. That's a really confident goal.
So it's now 4-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Dewsbury Hall. Alcaraz. All the excitement of the FA Cup third round is on the way for you on EA TV as Everton face Arsenal. Be sure to tune in for that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Two teams will be keen to get through to the next round. Should be an entertaining match for sure.
Nunez. Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Allowed to go a long way with this. It's still in there. Not the end to the move they were looking for. Kadioglu. Kuhlmann. Tackle clears it away.
Oh, superb tackle. I love that.
Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Miranda. Oh, that's been won really smartly. This is looking better with every stride. Setting up the chance. Back off the bar. Morten Hjulmand. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Oh, the beautiful game very much on display. Oh, what a chance! And it's a little... Wild, I'm sure. He's certainly made his mark on the game. And now time for someone else to have a go. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Opportunity here. It's in! And of course it's in! It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick. So another kick-off after another goal, and it's surely over now. James Tarkowski. Let's get over to Alex now, because she's got a goal at Elland Road to report.
Yep, another goal for Southampton. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. They're ahead by 2 now, with 88 minutes on the clock.
Fantastic, Alex, thank you. James Tarkowski. Carlos Alcaraz. Tarkowski. Promising looking ball. Plays it into the area now. And that one is got away. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away. Not least the 3 points, Sue.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and...
It is a game of massive significance. Only 4 teams remain in the hunt for the Carabao Cup. Who's going to come out on top in this semi-final? And good evening to you from this beautifully appointed stadium, the home of Arsenal here in North London. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. Only 4 teams are left in this cup competition. We're at the semi-final stage, and this is the first leg. It's Arsenal versus Brighton and Hove Albion.
This should be a great tactical battle. Which team is going to have the courage to try and win the game, and which team will be fearful of losing? The game plan of each coach will certainly be key today.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka plays with Gabriel Martinelli on the flanks. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Takes it on! Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, they're also going to play with a 4-5-1. It's now just a case of which side will play on the front foot and which side will sit deep. It should be an intriguing game, though.
A lot of excitement about the presence out there on the pitch of Darwin Núñez. What might we see from him in this match?
Well, his major attribute is his pace. It's as simple as that. He's dynamic both with and without the ball. He really does take some stopping.
And a lot to like about this attack. Can they open things up? Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Dangerous here, and quick thinking defensively.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Oh, that is how to press your opponent. Could be dangerous. So Bosloy, and making sure there was no danger in the end. Disappointed. It looked promising. Morten Hjulman. Rice with it. An encouraging Arsenal move. Martinelli. Space and time for Arsenal. The delivery. In possession, but pressure to cope with. Over the top. Genuine chance. It's the opening statement in the semi-final, putting them in front. And there, they intend to stay. Ferdi Kadioglu. And on to De Kuiper. And the Seagulls losing the ball. Alexander Zinchenko. Dangerous ball. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. Núñez. Throwing here. And good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Arsenal being afforded too much room. Laid into the box. And Arsenal can get ready for the set-piece situation. They hold the lead. And there it is, the referee. Second half underway, and Arsenal looking to build upon a largely positive first-half performance. Alexander Zinchenko. Subimendi. Arsenal have given it away. Darwin Núñez. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, at that price, I think he's value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
Now, who can he play it to? Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Real chance. Giving it a go. Reading it well. Chance to cross. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Subimendi. Now, Zinchenko. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Martinelli. Subimendi. Martinelli. Oh, might be. And a whole degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had goal written all over it.
And over the byline, goal kick coming up. Incapié. And now with the Kuiper. Szoboszlai. Good through ball. And he's made headway. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Jurriën Timber. On to Gyökeres. It's a well-struck pass.
Now they have to make the most of it.
And he didn't trouble the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a straightforward chance, you've got to say. Morten Hjulman. And easily intercepted. Jurriën Timber. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Arsenal facing Brentford. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Could we see some late drama here? But quick thinking defensively.
These fans are driving their team on here. But can Arsenal find a winning goal? Not long left now.
Declan Rice. Jakub Kiwior. Martinelli. Rice with it. Kiwior. Well, a misplaced pass there.
Yeah, they can't give it away that cheaply.
Hjulman. Totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Declan Rice. Does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. Right towards the near post. Clearance left a bit to be desired. And there's the final whistle. everyone. Great to have you with us. As you can see, we're at the Amex Stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Sue Smith. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Brighton and Hove Albion up against Crystal Palace.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, they've gone with a 4-5-1. We know that this can be quite a defensive formation, but they'll have to be good on the counter-attack. At least one of the midfielders, he's going to have to go box to box. And then you think the two talented wide players, they're going to have to be the creative outlet.
And support available. And he stopped them in their tracks. Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked.
Yeah, 4-5-1. Those five across midfield will really need to support the lone striker, though. Ensure they don't drop too deep. Otherwise...
Oh, wait a minute! There it is! And just the ideal start!
And here it is again. And just look at how quickly they break forward. Cause all sorts of problems. And it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
And they get the ball moving again. Can Palace come up with an answer here? Morton. Chris Richards. Well, I understand there's been a goal in the Chelsea match. Let's hear about that goal from Alex.
It's a goal for Chelsea. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 17 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Can they set up a chance? And showing fine vision. And Palace will get the throw in. Escobar with it. Shadi Riyad. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. A chance to whip it in. Trying his luck. Now Palace with a potential opportunity to equalise here. It wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Ferdi Kadioglu. Schulman. Danger building. And in with a real chance. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
Two-nil now, and back underway. Well, this could really help the cause. And here's Gerard Moreno. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Jefferson Lerma. And Lerma. Escobar. Now with Lerma. Yilmaz. And Crystal Palace moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? That's not a bad ball. Not the most confident clearance. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Yeah, that looks really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
Nunez. Adam Wharton. The referee is just... Oh, it wasn't the best of challenges. Not giving it away. A fine cross. And so the first time. So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Well, news of a goal in the Chelsea game. Let's find out all about it, shall we, from Alex Scott. Real chance! In it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here's the replay, and it's an inch-perfect pass this is. Shows great awareness to set up the chance. And what a strike that is. Lots of pace and power, and the goalie just can't keep it out. It's a good finish.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Bonna Sosa. Yilmaz. Well, they're holding firm, and the fans can already taste what would be a special triumph.
Yeah, a win today.
And firing it. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Here's Escobar. Now with Lerma. Suddenly they have possession. Well, big news I'm hearing. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Yes, it was a penalty for Liverpool. Goalkeeper went the right way, but there's no way he could stop that one. It's now 2-2 with 53 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Adam Wharton. And here's Gerard Moreno. Yeremy. And the decision offside here. A lot of internet and newspaper talk about Newcastle United in the last few days. Well, we need to talk no more, or wonder about it no more, because the transfer's gone through.
Yeah, I think it's exciting, isn't it? A transfer I'm sure the fans will be pleased with. He'll be looking to start well and show everyone just what he's capable of.
Plenty of support here. And the counter-attack looks on. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Crystal Palace facing Southampton. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here we can see it again. And a simple finish it may be, but it's all about the movement in the box. Just to find that. Yard or two of space. That's what makes it an easy finish in the end.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Adam Wharton. And breaking developments at St Mary's, so let's get all the information from Alex.
It's another for Everton. They've extended their lead to 3 with 76 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Kaoru Mitoma. Danger building. Can he? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop, and it makes the striker's job relatively easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a really good goal.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Well, news of a goal in the Chelsea game. Let's find out all about it, shall we, from Alex Scott.
It's another goal for Liverpool. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position, and it was an easy finish. They've pulled one back with 10 minutes left on the clock.
Alex, thank you very much. Jefferson Lerma. Teammates in the middle. Well, good hands there from the keeper. And he read it well. Will it open up? Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending.
What an important block that is. He got his timing spot on.
So Bosloy. And there it is, the final whistle. Reasons to be cheerful for fans of the Seagulls around the world. What did you make of it?
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't live with him from an attacking perspective. Created lots of opportunity.
The atmosphere is electric as two teams worthy of the biggest stage prepare to collide in front of a packed stadium. Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by former England striker Sue Smith on the commentary gantry, and we've got Champions League action coming up. It's Brighton and Hove Albion, and they face Fenerbahce.
Well, they've already got a place in the knockout stages, haven't they? And the question is, can they finish on top in front of their fans? We'll find out soon enough. This should be a good one.
Here's how Brighton and Hove Albion line up.
Well, they've gone with a 4-5-1. We know that this can be quite a defensive formation, but they'll have to be good on the counter-attack. At least one of the midfielders, he's going to have to go box to box. And then you think the two talented wide players, they're going to have to be the creative outlet.
Oh, there could be something from the cross here. And the goalkeeper does what he's there to do. Here's the Fenerbahce lineup.
Certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me. It does look quite defensive, and I'm sure they'll be looking to keep it tight. It is key that the forward holds the ball up well whilst he's waiting for those runners. It's going to be hard work for him up there on his own, I'm sure.
Ferdi Kadioglu. O'Reilly. Well, here's a reminder of the standings. A home team already with a spot in the knockout stages confirmed, but they could finish top.
Yeah, they're going to need a little help if that's to happen today. With the way that they've been playing, though, it does seem inevitable that they'll qualify in top spot.
Sofian Amrabat. Anderson Talisca. Amrabat. There was lots of will he, won't he over the transfer, but his long-awaited debut is finally here. What can we expect then from him today, Sue?
Well, he's quick and he's agile, he'll get back and defend, but also go and support the attacks. I'd expect good deliveries into the box that the forwards can feed off. He's exactly what they needed.
Well read, just as it was looking promising.
Yeah, the positioning was spot on. Brilliant awareness.
Instinct there to cut it out. Decent looking attack this. Served through on a plate here. Oh, could be here. Darwin Núñez. And forward progress continues with a good ball. They've got in front! A key moment in the match.
Well, if we look at this again, what a ball this is. The weight of pass is just right to set up the opportunity. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike, it's brilliant.
Kerem Aktürkoğlu. Anderson Talisca. Now Skriniar. Well, we're approaching the interval now, and I should think the fans will be happy enough with the score. What about the performance?
Well, they have controlled patches of that first half. They've created some good opportunities, but only being up by one, it's so close, and it's tough to call a winner here.
Really well cut out. Sofian Amrabat. Aktürkoğlu. Anderson Talisca. Sofian Amrabat. And that will... The ball is rolling and the second half is underway. Piero Incapia. Kadioglu. O'Reilly. Piero Incapia. Being pressed here. The transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Yeah, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? I think he'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect he's going to have an impact from the off. He's a good player, and I think it's a fair value for him.
Oh, surely! Look at the room they've got to attack now. Moore. Oh, that's been won really smartly.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
Kuhlman. More Premier League for you to enjoy on the way on EA TV as Brighton face Ipswich Town. We'll have all the action live for you on that one. To put the cross in. Ball lost and the chance gone. Amrabat. Acres of green grass to roam into. And that'll be... Brighton ball.
And wife Eileen, who are celebrating the wedding anniversary. Congratulations, Mike and Eileen.
Well read to gain possession. Piero Incapia. Going gung-ho for goal, not yet anyway. It's in! 2 to the good! That little bit of buffer, and it's just a matter of keeping concentration now.
Well, it all comes from that wonderfully timed ball over the top, splitting the defence. And once he's clean through, he doesn't mess about, just smashes it past the keeper. Brilliant strike.
Back underway at 2-0. And we're now inside the final 10 minutes. Time to cross to Alex with details of a goal in the Eintracht Frankfurt game.
Yes, another goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. The shot was ferocious and it went in off the woodwork. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 82 minutes played.
Regular updates from Alex along the way. This has to be. If there were any doubts, there surely aren't any now. A truly dominant display.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive, and it's a good goal too. Places it past the keeper, he keeps his cool, and it's a clinical finish.
So the ball rolling again, but it's not rolled their way all game. Sofian Amrabat. Kerem Aktürkoğlu. Soyuncu. There is the full-time whistle. The heartbeat of the changing room. A leader completely at ease in this pressurised environment. The players believe in him, the fans adore him. The question is, just how far can he take them? A warm welcome from the Amex Stadium in Brighton on England's south coast. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Brighton and Hove Albion, and they take on Ipswich Town.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
This is the home side's team today.
Well, it can be seen as a very defensive shape, but if they have good athletes in midfield, which they have, who are ready to break forward as soon as possession is won, they can still pose a big threat today.
This is the Ipswich team sheet.
Well, in this 4-5-1, the striker has to threaten the space in behind, just to stretch the opposition, which will then allow the midfield players space to show their quality. I'm looking forward to seeing them play today.
Well, that's going to be a free kick. Throw in here for Brighton. Promising looking ball. Whistle goes, free kick given. Mitchell Bakker. A lot of room for them here. Good cross into the middle. Well, it was looking good, but not all the way through. We're hearing now of developments in the City game. Alex Scott has goal news.
It's a goal for Bournemouth. They've scored the opener with 13 minutes played.
Thanks to Alex for the update. Looking to put the cross in. They've got in front. A key moment in the match. 1-0 then as we get started again. Mitchell Bakker. The manager's record against this opposition isn't looking great lately.
Yeah, but it doesn't take much to turn things around. A good start will be important, though.
The hard work pays off. They won the ball. A bit too eager there. Free kick given. Could take things forward a notch here. Castagna. Threads it through. This could be dangerous. Sent into the middle. Road to goal has ended up being a road to nowhere. Lovely ball, could be a chance. And played in now. Brighton pushing to add to their lead. They've got a corner.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Not pretty, but effective. Oh, could be a chance here. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Mitchell Bakker. There's a bit of belief in this move. Got into the middle. But that hasn't worked as planned. Claimed by the keeper. Soboslai. Now with Nunez. Ferdi Kadioglu. It's pinched, read his mind there. O'Shea. Oh, could be here. Now, can someone attack this? And it just didn't happen for them.
Yeah, that was a lost opportunity, wasn't it?
And that brings to an end. The action resumes. Let's see what this half brings. Dominic Szoboszlai. There's the cut inside. Whistle goes, free kick awarded. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Delivery, and And that one is got away. Sitting deep, looking to hit on the counter perhaps. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Ipswich face Manchester United. That's one surely not to be missed. Having a look. I don't know how he's kept that out. A terrific save. Substitution coming up. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in. Scott now for news from the Arsenal match. Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. They're ahead by 3 now with 61 minutes played.
Alex there ensuring we don't miss a thing. Timothy Castagna. Azor Matusiwa. Mitchell Bakker. Bakker. Matusiwa. Moving it quickly and moving forward. Ball lost and gratefully received. Got 20 to go in this one. Puts the ball into the box. And the flag's up, offside.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Matt O'Reilly. Now a sense that something could happen from this. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Azor Matusiwa. Oh, there could be something from the cross here. Well watched by the goalkeeper, read the flight nicely. Szoboszlai. Dominic Szoboszlai. Well, if they keep the ball like this, they win the game. This might be promising. Another goal to put a rubber stamp of approval on everything that they've shown us today.
Well, just look at this again. It's a great finish. He just caresses the ball beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal.
Off we go then after a goal that could very well be the last act here. Azor Matusiwa. And the forward progress continues. Azor Matusiwa. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Lots of room for them now. And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home fans are concerned. What did you make of their performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly...
After a run of flawless home form, the manager faces a real test here. Can they keep the unbeaten run going, or will this be the day that the fortress falls? Hello to you from the Amex Stadium, Brighton, the jewel of England's south coast. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And it's all about the Premier League here. It's Brighton and Hove Albion versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
This is how the hosts line up.
Well, it can be seen as a very defensive shape. But if they have good athletes in midfield, which they have, who are ready to break forward as soon as possession is won, they can still pose a big threat today.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, so they will be very compact out of possession. But they'll need to break forward quickly when they win the ball back. And key to that will be the wide players. This should be a really interesting game.
Well, the manager's had the upper hand in past encounters, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I'm not sure that means too much today. This is a totally different game.
Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything.
Message for Xavier Vicente, travelling here from Spain. And Xavier, can you please go back and meet the rest of the party?
Kulusevski.
At the office.
Oh, that's been won really smartly. Botman. Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, he's their leading goal scorer, mainly because of his movement, which is so clever. It's full of pace.
Oh, what a chance this is! And there's the opener. The all-important first goal of the game.
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. This is a good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? Good cross into the middle. But the keeper had watched it all the way. Sven Botman. Morten Hjulmand. Looking like they mean business here. Here's the shot. Oh, you can't stop them now. They've got another in double quick time. Starts with the score 2-0. Kulusevski. And it's quickly stopped. The deflection sends it out. Throw-in awarded. And this could be. It's there! Hope restored! They're back in this game. Well, Spurs may still be behind, but this game feels very much like a contest again. Ferdi Kadioglu. Happy to just keep the ball here, drawing out the opposition.
Yeah, it's all going right for them here.
And the run goes on. Good work to beat the challenge. And it's saved and held. Well, not long to go until the break now, and the hosts are edging this first half.
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just have that little bit more creativity.
Hold on, good opportunity. And they complete the comeback. from being 2 goals down. They're level now.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So it's 2 each as the game restarts. Morten Hjulmand. Not going gung-ho for goal, not yet anyway. But ultimately, not going anywhere with it. Kulusevski. Pat Matassar. Lovely tiki-taka football. Well, that tackle was far from clean. And there's the whistle. And so the second half kicks off. Kulusevski. That is where it ends. Kaoru Mitoma. The attack broken up. Well, the transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him. But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the fans. The move suits everybody, I think.
Kevin Danso. Probing, but no clear chance of going in front appearing yet. A chance now for a quick transition. Having a look. It's in! And of course it's in! It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick. Underway once more, and the onus is on Spurs to find a response. Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches. Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yes, it was a penalty for Arsenal. Even though the keeper went the right way, it's hit the woodwork and gone in. It's now 1-0 with 61 minutes played.
Thanks to Alex for the update. Sarr. Reminder, as if you needed it, that the semi-final second leg of the Carabao Cup is coming up on EATV as Brighton face Arsenal. Opportunity here, and not this time. It's been saved.
Well, he's been good today and probably deserves a second goal there. That was a good effort.
Nunez, what a chance here. It's there, and it's a goal. That's a real settle for them. 2 in front now.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one foot in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
4-2 the score then as we kick off once more. promising looking ball. And further clear they go. There's surely no throwing this one away. Seven goals in the game now then, 5-2 as it kicks off again. That was an unwise challenge, to put it mildly. Kevin Danso. Simons. That's a good pass. Need to be better with the ball. Now there's been a goal in another game, so over to Alex to tell us about it.
It's a goal for Southampton. The defender was caught in possession just before the goal. He won't want to be watching that back. The score's level again now at 1-1 with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Cheers, Alex. Well, if they keep the ball like this, they win the game.
Well, I have to say they're toying with them at the moment.
Mitoma. Over the top and in on goal. And he's through here. And two becomes three as he completes his hat-trick. A superb... performance.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So they get us moving once again, and it does feel like the full-time whistle can't come soon enough. Tackles well, but it's out for a throw. Pat Matassar.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Danso. Kudus. And the game comes to an end. camera is focused on one man here. A hat-trick hero in the last match. Can he come close to that sort of performance again? Hello to you from the Amex Stadium in Sussex by the Sea. I'm Guy Mowbray, and alongside me for commentary is Sue Smith. And we're all set for the Carabao Cup semi-final. It's Brighton and Hove Albion versus Arsenal.
Yeah, it was a good first leg, wasn't it? Plenty of action at both ends, and with so little to split the two sides, you do feel that it's set up perfectly here. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
The game really needs to settle. Here's how Brighton and Hove Albion line up.
Yeah, 4-5-1. Those five across midfield will really need to support the lone striker, though. Ensure they don't drop too deep. Otherwise, he could be a little bit isolated up there.
This is how Arsenal line up. Bukayo Saka starts with Gabriel Martinelli out wide, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, he was unplayable in the last game. His clever movement, his excellent finishes, it was just brilliant to watch. Hopefully we'll see that again today.
Could turn out to be a really good ball. And a cross that could be dangerous. It's there! That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
Finish matches it, connects with it so sweetly, no chance for the keeper. It's a brilliant goal.
So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Martin Ødegaard. Nice possession, and in the end, all that possession counts for little. Kadioglu. No need to do anything other now than pass it around.
Yeah, they're loving this, aren't they?
Ferdi Kadioglu. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Saka. Onto Rice. Arsenal moving the ball well with real confidence. Waiting, not trying to force things. That's really well played, halting the attack. Timber. Martinelli. A little too strong, and the goalkeeper will get it.
Yeah, he saw the pass, just didn't come off, did it?
Ferdi Kadioglu. Good ball. Kadioglu. Piero Incapia. Kuhlman. Kadioglu. More good football from them here. A chance to move clear, maybe. Setting up the chance. Good passing, not looking to force it just yet. Oh, takes it on. And with that, a third. We're back in business. 1/2 down, 1 to go. Declan Rice. Victor Gyökeres. On to Odegaard. It looks the right ball. And they've scored! And all the noise is coming from the away end. Pushing forward, and there are choices on. And he goes, and on, and on. That's a good challenge. Out it goes. That's a good pass. Mitoma. Ayers waiting in the centre. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
Yeah, he was certainly on that in a flash, wasn't he?
Guerrero. Played to Martinelli. Well, lots of us have been talking about it. Now the transfer has happened. What do you make of the move, Sue?
Yeah, it's a good transfer, isn't it? And I'm sure he'll add a lot to his new side. It is important that he hits the ground running. I think it's a fair value as well.
Arsenal with the ball again. Victor Gyökeres. On to Bukayo Saka. Delivered into the box. Headed back. This could be. It's come to nothing. Could be a chance to break here. Well, EA TV is your home of the Premier League, and we've got more on the way as Brighton face Newcastle. That's one surely not to be missed. Arsenal showing good width now. That's fizzed into the box. It's broken down and it had looked promising. Well, this is looking good. Having a try. Oh, that's not properly away. Oh, yes, it's a ripper. There was no margin for error with that. It's a quite wonderful hit.
Great strike, what a rock! He catches it so sweetly. The keeper's got absolutely no chance. It's a superb finish.
Now a substitution for Brighton. So it's 2-1 as the ball gets rolling again. And the Premier League fare continues to come your way here on EA TV as Arsenal face Fulham. All the action live on that one. Nkapia. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Moving forward under no real pressure. Must be here. Oh, a save. Every bit as good as a winning goal.
Yeah, that was the one. I don't think they're going to get another chance like that now.
Darwin Nunez. The hard work pays off. They won the ball. Declan Rice. Just 5 minutes remaining. Great rhythm. There's a real flow to this.
Yeah, and it's great the way they interchange positions, isn't it?
Piero Nkapia. Jan-Paul Van Hecke. Kaoru Mitoma. Morten Hjulmand. The defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. Martinelli. And the full-time whistle is greeted by cheers from the home fans. They're going to the final.
Well, just look at them. You can see just how much it means to them. They deserved it as well overall. Sets them up nicely for the final. Should be a good match.
Well, we know what a good player he...